today we are looking at Gemini 2.5 Pro. Hey guys, my name is Vlad and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about Gemini 2.4 Pro. It is a new AI model that destroys every other models. If you look at leaderboard arena, you will see that this model right now, #1. And in today's video, I'm going to show you where you can try it, what possibilities this AI provides you, and different use cases. If you are ready, then let's get started. What exactly is Gemini 2.5 Pro? Think of Gemini 2.5 Pro as Google's most advanced publicly available AI model. It is designed for complex reasoning tasks and excels in understanding the generative content across various formats. Google refers to it as a thinking model. Okay, but what makes it special for developers? The massive context window. It can process up to 1 million tokens in a single prompt. For comparison, model like GPT-4 offer around 120,000 and Claude 3.5 Sonnet offer 200,000. Basically, you can feed it entire code base up to 3,000 lines of code. This model is multimodal. It means it can process text, code, images, audio, and videos. It shows strong performance on coding and complex reasoning tasks. It can connect to Google Search to get up-to-date information, can run the code, and offer better control the output format and style. Let me demonstrate to you a couple of examples. Most of the examples will be related to code. In the first example, we will see JavaScript code. It is a beautiful interactive demo, fish and neighborly. And as you could see, in about 80 seconds, you will get this JavaScript code with this beautiful demo. And as you could see, it's insane. There are different features, and as you could see, they are thinking something. In the next example, you will see a simple game that was created just with one simple prompt. Without coding skill, you can create these kind of games within 5 minutes. As you can see, this is dinosaur game similar to what we have in Chrome. You can copy this code, for example, in PF5.js website and launch it. And as you could see, this is the game. It's insane. Just by using English language, you can create this kind of games. It's insane. Gemini is also useful for data analysis. Ask Gemini to create a bubble chart using Plotly Express, for example. You can pass your own data set and create different reports. So by using your own data sets, you can create this kind of interactive reports. Probably these kind of things will take a days of work of data analyst or even data engineer to produce this style of reports. Another interesting example is complex behavior. Again, in this example, you will see JavaScript code that create complex behavior, colorful boys swimming inside a hexagon. It's insane. By just using simple English, you can create this kind of stuff. If you will pay attention to the benchmark, you will see that Gemini 2.5 Pro outperform almost every existed model for almost every tasks. It's just better in every aspects. If you go to the chat arena, it's an open platform for cross-source AI benchmarking. You will see that Gemini hold the first position. And if you go to the overview section, you will see that it's ranked #1 for the most kinds of tasks. If you are ready to try this model, there is a couple of ways how you can do it. The first simple way is Google AI Studio. All you need, open aistudio.google.com website. Then you can log in with your Google account. If you don't have one yet, please create one. After you log in, you will end up in this page. There's a main dashboard of Google AI Studio. In the left navigation, select Create Prompt, and in the right navigation, select Desired Model. For our case, it's Gemini 2.5 Pro. And then in the footer section, you can write your first prompt. In the first prompt, I asked Gemini to create a starter project for microservice using Node.js Express for the API and React for the front end. Include Docker files and authentication setup. And as you can see, in about 2 minutes, I've got the code that I can use to create my project. So if you want to try Gemini 2.5 Pro, you can do it in Google AI Studio. Since Gemini 2.5 is multimodal, we can upload images, text, videos, audio, and so on. Let me show you one of the examples with the video. I've uploaded the video and asked Gemini to create for me slides based on the highlights from the video. It didn't create slides, but it provides some content that I can use in my slides. So this content is based on the video, and as I could tell, is pretty accurate. So definitely you can try it if you need to analyze the video and maybe create some content based on the videos. Pretty useful. Another place where you can access Gemini is at gemini.google.com website. Simply open gemini.google.com. Then you will see this chat application. In the left top corner, you can select different models. If you are not signed in, you can use only Gemini Flash. So if you want to use Gemini 2.5 Pro, you have to sign in first. Simply click sign in button at the top right corner and use your Google account to sign in. And after that, you will see in the model section in the top left corner, there is a Gemini 2.5 Pro experiment model. Click on it, and now you can use your first prompt. For instance, you can pass the URL to the video and ask Gemini to give a short summary of the video. And as you could see, the Gemini can analyze the YouTube video as well. Also, you can ask Gemini to analyze the repository on the GitHub website, for example. For instance, I've asked Gemini to analyze my repository and create a README file. And as you can see, it's created for me a README file. You can try it free, but at certain point you will face a limitation. In GeminiGoogle.com website, you will see this error that to continue you have to purchase Gemini Advance. Let's take a look at Gemini Pro pricing. If you clicked at the try button, you will end up on Gemini Advance page. Gemini Advance is a paid version of Gemini, almost without any limitations. So as you could see, their first month is free, and currently they have a promotion. 2 following months will cost you half price. So you can sign up for free 30 days trial and get additional 2 months for discounted price. But if you are not ready, you can use aistudio.google.com website. Because seems the limitation there only for API calls and not for their web interface. And the last way how you can use Gemini 2.5 Pro is via Google's API. To access it via Google's API, you need to API key, via Studio Code, and few dependencies. I'm going to ask Gemini to give me a simple JS code that I can use to access the Gemini 2.5 API. Okay, I've got the code and a simple instruction. Let's copy everything and go to our IDE. Then paste this code. Okay, this is my main.js file. I paste the code. Now we need to replace placeholder for API key with real API key and also change the name of the model because currently in my code it was 1.5. So API key you can get on aistudio.google.com website. At the right section, click Get API Key. Then click Create API Key. Select the project and click Generate the key. After that, copy the key and paste it inside your IDE. After that, let's go back to aistudio.google.com website. Click the previous prompt and at the right column in the model section, find the correct name of the model. Then copy the name and paste it inside your IDE. Okay, and now we are ready to launch our code. I'm going to use node and main.js command. And here we go. This is the result. As you can see, we are calling Gemini API, Gemini 2.5 Pro model, and here's the response. This is a short poem about JavaScript. This is exactly what I've asked in my code, so the result is correct. Let's try to improve our code a bit. I know that it's quite hard to work inside the terminal. Let's try to create some simple web interface for our application. I'm going back to AI Studio and ask Gemini to give me a code with a web interface. So because the Gemini know the context of the previous prompt, I don't have to repeat everything from the beginning. And as you could see, after a couple of minutes, I'll get the code and the instruction to create the web interface for my application. This web application will be using Gemini API, and in our case, Gemini 2.5. I'm going to follow the instruction, I'll speed up the video, and then show you the result. Okay, everything is almost done. Let me run the code. Then let's open localhost 3000 and see our application. Okay, the page is loaded. Let's try to ask Gemini our first question. For instance, what's a model are you? And this is the response. And seems everything is working fine. To make sure, let me ask one more question. For instance, what version? And again, here's the response. So everything is working correctly. As you can see, with the help of Gemini, I was able to create this simple web application that communicates with Gemini API, and everything I've done for free. So if you don't exceed the limit of 25 requests a day, you can use everything for free. And that's it. And as you can see, it's so easy to use and you can try it absolutely free. If you like this video, please click like. If you don't like this video, it's okay. Please click like, share this video with your friends, and share with me your feedback in comments below. Subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye.